week. And so for those of you that know me, Allison and I host a big barbecue every single year at our house. I cook ribs, brisket, pork, beans, cornbread, salad. I mean, we do the works. And, we usually have anywhere between 60 and 80 people. And I think this year with the snow coming, we might even have, I don't know, more than that because all the soccer games are getting canceled. But, it's always a really fun week. I love doing this. It's a hobby of mine. It's this, I get joy out of being able to provide this for the people that come over. At the same time, it is a lot of work. And so it's on weeks like this that I'm reminded how important it is to focus energy. And so, I titled this Ketchup Days because when I was younger, my teacher would always have catch-up days, like where you can catch up on work. And I always thought she was saying ketchup. And I couldn't understand why the heck she was telling us to have a catch-up day. But, whatever. I was always behind, so it worked okay for me. So this week, I'm talking about like how to catch up when we get behind, because this week is, full week of just feeling behind because I have all of my coaching still to do and all my real estate stuff and, all the coaching stuff that I'm building and all this stuff. And then I have the barbecue on top of it. And so I'm just reminded on weeks like this, I have to constantly remind myself, don't focus on the big picture. Don't focus on everything that has to get done. Don't focus on the fact that I have this gigantic mountain to climb, right? Instead, focus on individual things. Focus in on small things and then just focus on one thing at a time. What am I doing right now? I'm talking to you guys right now. That's all I'm doing. And when I get off this, I'll be doing something else and I'll be super laser focused in on that as well. And so when we start to feel overwhelmed, oftentimes the best way to battle that overwhelm is to have a catch-up day. A day where you can just catch up on things. And the key to those catch-up days is just laser focus on a few small items at a time. Now, I wouldn't necessarily recommend having 5 or 6 full catch-up days like I have, during barbecue week. It's a lot to take on, but I would definitely recommend at least 1 or 2 a month, where it's a day where you're dedicating 2, 3, 4 hours, whatever it takes to knock all your stuff off your to-do list. That way you can just knock it out. And I'm kind of reminded back to like when I was teaching, I used to, make this list. And at the end of the school year, I would have this huge to-do list and I would just knock everything out in the summer. It's kind of like that. I gave myself permission to not do it today because I know I'm going to do it when school gets out. And so if you're starting to get overwhelmed, put some stuff onto your catch-up list. Write all these things down and then catch up on them on your catch-up day. So that's my challenge for you today. Get a couple catch-up days on the calendar. Move some of your to-do list things down the line that you don't have to do right now. De-stressify and enjoy whatever it is that you're working on. So here's to your journey in our world, my friend. Make it a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you soon.